as long as you just feed your Eidolons and make sure that the Air Spirit is near you at least at the start. Because once Zai hits like level 3, you just swashbuckle through the Eidolons and you get the extra hit, and you pretty much kill them.
See here again,
Seleri.
Puppey now being a right nuisance for Seleri. Be sure that he's got to start the lane a salve down.
Smart way to approach lane is when you're doing an aggressive tri lane is doing exactly what they did there. You know, the creeps don't aggro on the first wave, just beat the crap out of the support, and he already has to waste that salve as you talk about.
And as you said, you know, obviously having Zai down bottom against the Enigma is what Secret wanted, and that doesn't really sacrifice them anything up top. Like, this is more than a fine setup for Matu to farm in.
Yeah, they have to switch the lanes. But even now, it's like, it's not good for Viking either. The fact that they have to switch the lanes, like I was saying before, it's Bristleback's good versus Enigma. And Seleri, almost getting taken out there from the right clicks, 1 or 2 more, and he was dead. So this is going to be problematic for Tobi, even up in this top lane. And Zai now already level 2 versus a double melee. He's got ways to play around this bottom lane. It looks really good for Secret. I mean, Seleri just always at the risk of dying if he steps up at all.
Yeah, he's dead. He is very, very dead. I mean, it does feel like that the game's going to be like that. Where can Seleri sort of find his place in this laning phase as a line? Where does he go? What can he do?
There's not many places. He's going to move bottom because he has to stick with the Bloodseeker. Maybe they can set up a kill onto Zai if he doesn't see it coming. He sees it directly coming, and he can play perfectly around it. I mean, Aramis is going to have to be the one who breaks away. It's going to have to be Lion and Bloodseeker bottom. And I feel like Tobi's going to get absolutely nothing. He's got 7 denies making Eidolons, but now he's out of mana, and the lane positioning is just in a spot where he's going to get nothing. So they're going to have to sack the lane. He's going to have to just move. Puppey's moving bottom. His job is done. Great setup here.
See Zai been getting pretty aggressive onto Seleri.
He actually went for it.
Yeah,
he died for it.
He's going to get held in the blood bright. The boulder from Aramis didn't connect. And Zai, Fairy Fire, it's going to keep him alive. I mean,
actually survived.
Pretty crazy that he did live there, because that was a rather wild move from Zai, just swashbuckling in on Seleri when he knew that the 3 of them were down here. He did the math though. He was like, well, I know they can't kill me, and he was right. Actually able to walk away from it.
Puppey, the orb, he'll be able to disconnect away.
Dire's courier.
I'm just watching Tobi. His courier even gets, dude, he's gotten like literally.
Oh no, not the courier.
And he loses his courier. That's what? That's 2 or 3 couriers? Oh, yeah, 2 couriers dead.
I mean, at what point does he sort of say, well, I'm just going to go hit jungle creeps?
He can't. YapzOr's going to follow him. He can't go to the jungle. That's the problem. Him now being up here is just nothing. He's gonna get nothing. He can't go anywhere. They're gonna kill his Eidolons, and YapzOr's just gonna follow him. Like, they may have gotten a position now where Shad is getting something at least because he's not getting pressured as much. But now your Enigma is completely out of the game. The whole early game, and now his Eidolons again are just dead. All 3 of them. Does deny one, but
this is definitely a rough start. Yes. You know, if we see sort of Tobi able to pick up his game this game, it's going to be quite the comeback of, you know, what it's been yet. His first 4 minutes of just nothingness for the Enigma. Secret have completely shut it down. He's going to come in from Aramis, but Tobi's dead. He's back to base for 10 seconds. I don't know how he's going to recover his game here.
I don't either. There's a huge creep wave up top that Aramis is unfortunately at least going to get experience of. Matu's trying to push him away. Tower actually switches to Matu. Okay, though. And he will at least get all this experience. YapzOr is starting to beat on the tower a little bit there to get some extra damage, but they'll be thankful to get all that. To level 2 now on the Enigma at 4 minutes.
All right. So that wave under the tower definitely helped.
Puppey versus Seleri. Off the mark with the orb. And we haven't done a chance to actually look at the mid lane, whereas the fortunate thing for Viking, at the very least, is Boom is doing very well in that matchup with his Breed Fire, reducing the damage.
Radiant's courier
and the Bloodseeker's at least farming, right? Shad with that movement, he is at least getting a good lane for himself, which they do need. They need to have a good early game.
That should help.
Get the 1 rune. Puppey jumps over though, places a ward. They'll be able to secure 3 runes.
Nothing to your
baby. Aramis. We got this one.
Yep. Oh no.
Nope. Just kidding.
pretty much Yap's mana boot stump for Rubick. Bounties. I mean, so when you sort of look at this DK voice bit, do you imagine this is going to be a game where Boom's going to be pretty stationary in this mid lane, waiting for Nisha to make moves across the map so he can just start hitting this tower as soon as possible?
At least at the start, yeah, but he's gonna have to be active. He's gonna have to do some other stuff. In the beginning, this is your heat map for a DK usually is just gonna be first 10 minutes in that mid lane. Maybe around 8 minutes you go toward one of the side lanes, but this is all just about him, about his game. And he's gonna be able to apply good pressure. Let's see how Secret does react. They're setting up right now for some runes. Nisha will be able to get that arcane, and they might actually go for. I've seen a couple times where they do set up for the kill onto Boom, but I don't know if they have the heroes, the actual damage to be. It's a DK at this point.
Vikings definitely going to have to keep a lookout though for Nisha maybe making moves on upper lanes. Top lane. Diving in here onto Tobi. There'll be a TP over front Seleri. Good slow hit from Aramis onto the 2 of them. Buys time for Seleri to come in with the stun. They're onto Matumbaman. Have they got enough damage to take him down? They do. Matthew will fall as Viking punish Secret for getting a little too aggressive underneath that top tower.
Much needed to. Tobi now almost completely recovered. Still not in the place he wants to be as his Enigma, but almost level 5 now off of that. He got most of those last 3-4 waves that were top pushing in. So decent salvage of what looked like it could snowball out of control very quickly. They do salvage at least first 6 minutes.
Seleri hanging around the mid lane, but sure, unlikely to jump within range of the line as Seleri is just either to make his way down to the bottom. Get that set up for Shad's blood right.
Aramis has TP ready, so he could set up down here. Aramis also has the Urn done on the Earth Spirit. No points in the Silence just yet. I think he probably wants to pick that one up at level 4 this game since he's playing versus Void Spirit, Pango, and Puck. So I think he's ganking a lot easier around the map. Right now, just chilling top until they maybe see an opportunity to go on bottom. May have to go kind of soon though. Zai's getting closer and closer to level 6. Once Zai hits 6, they can't actually make this aggressive move. He'll just counter all of it with the Rolling Thunder.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The mid Boom, he's already done quite a significant amount of damage to this tower.
Yeah.
The first round of the Elder Dragon form. He's coming in with the second round. As Nisha TP's in, they'll check for the enemy moves. Also finding a DD. That'll certainly help his pressure.
Yeah, just keep hitting it. Keep hitting that mid tower. They can't kill him. Unless they had Rolling Thunder, they can't actually set up for him. That's the only way is if Zai was there. And Zai hit 6. Okay, now they might actually go for him here.
TP over.
Pango ult is online.
Boom. Already stepping right back though. See how far forward he comes. Zai. Teasing with the Thunder, waiting to see if Boom oversteps the mark, but he won't. Boom plays it smart. He knows the Zai's off map, and he doesn't want to risk any further pressure onto this mid tower for now.
Good read of the map there by Boom. They saw it. I think they saw it and they were aware that Zai did TP out of the bottom lane, and that's the only damage that they could have on the side of Secret to kill a DK. So a great read of the map by them. Split up right away. Boom gets right back to his place. There's still the 3 heroes.
And they're still
set up on him.
They're gonna see if they've got the control. And they've found that perfect position around the step. Boom was nice sidestepping. Mass DP's coming in. Boom, he's low, but he's not gonna quite fall. The Astral Step comes in along with the Simulate. Finally they get him, but Nisha has had to put himself in a very deadly position to get that kill as Nisha will go down in return. So they're getting Boom, but Viking, a solid setup, and Boom, some sweet little moves there to mean it takes Secret quite a bit of time to actually kill him.
But they bring 3 people. They bring everyone. The other 2 side lanes are abandoned. Matu and Puppey both just farming during it there, and they look at the gold advantage just goes up for them because of that downtime. Just everyone having to rally to try to protect their DK. Still does go down. If he lives there, that would be huge. Now he does have his DK form up. He's making the way toward bottom, but I mean, Secret's responding. They're gonna have Rolling Thunder 15.
Boom. Dragon form Puppey looks at Puppey, but quick phase shift. Dodges the Dragon Tail. Nisha and Zai come into the back lines. They take out Seleri.
Zai's ult is gonna be up in 5 seconds. They're gonna look to fight this again here in a second on Secret.
They're starting to slow down Boom. Beginning the preparation for the dive. Zai is in. He's got that angle. A couple of bounces in onto Boom. Also onto Aramis coming coming in. Boom. He's getting low, but Zai hits him once more with the thunder. Smooth moves from Zai, set up for an easy fight for Secret to run them down one by one. Tobi's going to drop the black hole onto the two of them. There's no damage follow-up though. Puppey and Matu still alive. Shad's going to try and come in for the cleanup. A lot of kill space guys from Tobi. He's got to back up. Shad just ends up exploding on the front to both Matu and Nisha's damage output as Seleri and Tobi, they've got to run. They're trying to get out of there. Matu starts to lay down the goo. Puppey's got the coil, locks down the two of them as Nisha just dives in and finishes up the cleanup.
Wow.
I mean, towards
Spellcasting at its finest again, and Secret just pushing it.
Dire's bottom
Pushing and
tower
reading
is
the
under
plays
attack.
that are coming. The Pango ult was coming back up. They understand like exactly where the aggression is going to come. When DK shows himself bottom, he can't go anywhere else. So Zai's just going to follow him around for what seems like the rest of this early game. DK goes mid. Watch Zai. Look at the Pango. Immediately running toward mid to set up with his Rolling Thunder and go for these kills. This is just, again, Secret just knowing exactly where to be and knowing exactly what to do on those places of the map versus what Vikings got so far. And now Viking, like they're trying to set up for bottom here again. We might see Boom even make the way toward bottom, but the Rolling Thunder is just, the frequency of it is too fast. They can set up for these quick plays just
Radiant's
a little
bottom
bit better
tower
than
is
Viking
under
is. And
attack.
Shad is very far into the tower right now.
Over he goes, lift up from YapzOr. Zai heads over towards Aramis. Aramis is going to struggle to provide any backup. Shad's trying to help out YapzOr. They stole a rupture. I mean, you can see, I think Shad was as incredibly surprised as he's suddenly like, hang on, I'm bleeding as well. He's dead. Mid lane, Puppey's got the setup with the coil. A quick move from Secret from bottom to mid lane. YapzOr picks up the double. We saw sort of this outplay come out in, you know, what was it, about sort of 25 minutes into the first game. Here, already at 12 minutes in, we are starting to see Secret outclass Viking.
It's just really bad. I hate gushing over it like this so much, but it's perfect moves. Like just no hesitation at all, and they're just reading exactly what Viking wants to do with the game, and just they're a full step ahead of them in every single one of these situations. Matu has
look at his
Eternal
farm.
Shroud nearly done after the Vanguard and the Soul Ring. He's massive, and we've already been seeing the damage issues coming out for the side of Viking. Puppey, he walks in just to mess with Shad a little bit. And now it's probably so scary to even look to want to make any move on the side of Viking. Now the three moves that you tried to make aggressively have been completely stagnated by Secrets. It's gonna make it really hard for them to do much of anything. Seleri trying to secure their woods for now for Boom to get his Blink Dagger so they can actually have a shot of being able to kick off the fight. But already 6k deficit's gonna make it incredibly hard even with that.
I mean, yeah, that is the thing. You know, as you say, he's going to be jumping into, I mean, probably imminent death unless they can really find Secret in a position where one hero is completely isolated. But as we've seen so far, that just doesn't tend to happen for Secret, right? They don't leave themselves open to being jumped in the manner that Viking need to be able to give their squad a chance in this game.
Yeah, Aramis is in a good position here. He actually gets a decent connect onto Zai, immediately lifted and tossed away though, and won't be able to connect with another slow. Again in position. Aramis
will come in.
Really nice spot too, but Tobi.
He's looking pretty dead. Zai clips him with the swashbuckle, sweeps around with the thunder. There's no escape. As it's another kill for YapzOr, diving in for more, rupture down onto Seleri. They're trying to run Viking, but Puppey even able to lock him down with the Dream Coil. Nisha's in, easily dodging the Blood Bright with the Dissimulate. Step over onto Shad, Shad to go down. Boom's getting played around at the side. It's getting messy. 15 to 3, 14 minutes in, 8k lead. There's still a lot of towers on the map, but one more fight like this, and we may see the G's being dropped.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Wow, I mean, they're here just well and
tower
brutally
is under
taking
attack.
complete advantage of this Enigma. Tobi just unable to do literally anything in this game. From minute one,
Dire's middle tower is
bottom of the
under
net worth
attack.
for the core is below
Dire's
every single one of
structures
Secret's
are
heroes too.
fortified.
Secret just knows exactly how Viking wants to play, and they're in their head.
That should help.
I don't know what they do. Well, what do you do in this position? I think you've got to be. It's probably that stage where you pick up a smoke, you go all in around the DK, and see if you can get some sort of kill.
This Matu's unkillable. Matu can just run up any high ground with no fear.
Puppey just goes in. He just leads straight in. He is not scared at all. Coral down onto Seleri. Shad just getting jumped by Nisha and died. Shad's dead. So Seleri, it's falling apart completely for Viking.
He gets the lift. He's got the Hex follow-up. And now they're going to be able to get another. But he's rolling him too. There you go.
Secret playing at the classic sort of 110% here. We know that they're bringing it here in this series. And Viking, I mean, it's, again, this is a tough series, and they already had a rough one. You know, it's already 2 series here at this league that Viking have definitely been hit hard in.
Dire's top tower is under
this one,
attack.
I don't feel like they can even do anything anymore. This one, just everything fell apart way too quickly.
I mean, look at you're just seeing YapzOr and Puppey. They're on track to overtake the farm of Boom and Shad. One more fight, and they'll be ahead. Secret will have the top 5 in net worth.
And there's just, this was a full early game draft too. That's the thing. It's like, it's a DK and a Bloodseeker. So if you're losing this hard in the early, there's no hope to come back.
Dire's top
And your Enigma is completely countered,
attack.
as we've mentioned ad nauseum in this. There's no hope. There's no real hope. They're smoked around trying to look for something, maybe. But see if they can get Nisha.
They're dropping the finger, everything into the side, but he's got a haste for him. He's able to just step out to the side, and he's ready to sweep back in onto Boom. Boom's dead. Zai's in with the chase.
Stolen finger, why not?
I think that letter G on the keyboard's probably looking very appealing right now for Viking to sort of end the pain.
YapzOr has a charge of finger and Seleri does not.
Oh my goodness.
Insult to injury.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Whew.
I'm speechless at how. I mean, I don't know if it's only just Secret being
Dire's
that
middle tower is under
amazing
attack.
and just knowing exactly how Viking's gonna play, or if Viking just
Radiant's bottom
didn't be
tower
clever
is
enough.
under attack.
Because it's everything is just read like a book for Secret. Puppey and the boys just moving from lane to lane, moving from kill to kill, moving from fight. Phenomenal. Love me some clean Dota. Aramis, see if you can get the steal.
Let's go for the steal. That's what he's playing for. Let's see if he can do it.
The fight's going to be pretty much impossible for them, but can they steal?
He's going to have to go soon. He's done. Oh, he's in. Oh, it was close. He's tried. It was close. Actually getting in the pit before the Aegis was picked up, but wasn't able to grab it himself. Boom's committed in with the other drag. They get the black hole down onto the 2. They have managed to catch both the claws. They will get the kill onto Nisha with this, but of course, no way of killing off Matumbaman. There's all of the black hole from the outside.
Sure,
I mean, why not do so to close it up? 25
Did you see Shad in that
to
fight
4.
too?
Where was he? Was he?
Zai just rolling thunder bounced in for 8 seconds. The entire duration.
I mean, he's smiling. Zai always got the tongue out as well.
They're having a good time for sure.
It's a rough one for Viking. This is a
Dire's top tower has fallen.
tough one. Still some smiles there with Aramis looks like he's trying to keep the spirits up here for Viking. They know that this is quite the position they're in, but you know, well, why not go out with at least a few more bangs, a few more attempts here at the fight. You know the sort of the cards are against you here against Secret, and here we go. Smoke up, smiles all around.
Get Puppey, just get Puppey.
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
That's gotta be the goal.
Find Puppey, kill the pup.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's their goal. If I can get a kill here, this is going to be a win for them. They know that's all they want. They just want one kill here.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Are they going to be giving it though, Seleri? They're all sticking together. They've got the one ward right there on the high ground.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Who's it going to be?
Precious bounty.
Not looking to be on track to find anyone.
Dire's bottom tower
Just wait,
is
they'll find
under
one.
attack.
All they want, just one.
A prize.
Someone will TP for the roof. They're hoping.
Oh,
Oh, it's that. Okay, they put a nice juice.
All right. Hey, there it is. Smiles. Look at that. They love that. Shad's like, all right. That's a win right there. That is a win right there. Get those stacks. And the ancients as well. Look at that. And their birthdays and Christmas is coming at once. Yeah.
Oh, poor them. I love it though. I love it. You know it.
I love it.
Everyone
Smile.
chat
And
wheels.
it's sort of the contrast. Well, meanwhile, on speaker, Puppey's like, we must win this game. YapzOr.
Let the world.
Not fine, whatever.
They got Puppey.
No,
They've all taken
I mean, there we go. There we go. I mean, they know it. They knew it. It was a tough one for Viking. They go out with a smile. Secret. They go business as usual here. Secret. As some smiles there. Nisha. I mean, the rest of them in full focus mode. Puppey actually losing a few inches.